Hey everyone, it's Kenji. We got another quick knife skills video today. We're going to be talking about broccoli. So broccoli, it's a flower. So before we get into the knife bit, let's talk about storage. So broccoli is a flower. You can store it in a plastic bag with a little bit of air circulation, so a plastic bag that's kind of left half open, or a compost bag in your vegetable crisper. The other way you can do it though is you can treat it just like a flower. So I put a bag inside a cup here with a bit of water in the bottom, and then the bottom of the broccoli right in the stem like that. And just like regular flowers, the stems will continue to drop water. It'll keep the flowers on top nice and plump and moist, and it should stay nice and firm. That's how I store broccoli in the fridge. To cut broccoli, so there's a few ways to do it, obviously. So let's start by cutting off some florets. First, I'm going to trim off the biggest part of the stem here. You don't want to throw that away, though. You know, Jacques Pepin, he will tell you this every time he cuts broccoli, that the stem of the broccoli is the part that tastes most, it's the broccolist? It's the broccolist of the broccoli. And so you shouldn't throw it away. You should keep it. If the stems are really woody and tough, you can trim them off with a knife. These stems seem pretty tender, though, so I'm not even going to bother. You can cut it into stalks for roasting, okay? Or you can slice it for sauteing. I'm going to be making broccoli soup out of this, so I'm actually going to slice my stalks so that I can saute them evenly. And so when you're doing your florets, the way I used to do it was I would kind of split my broccoli like this, you know, and cut down, and then maybe trim off individual florets with my knife. When you do that, you end up with a lot of these little micro floret bits that will sort of get wasted, because when you try and roast this all together, these little things will burn before the rest of the florets cook. So the way I do florets now, this is a trick I learned from my friend Dan Souza over at Cooks Illustrated. What he does is you trim the base just like this, and then rather than cutting all the way through, you just pull them apart with your fingers. And that way the flowers don't come falling off. So let me show you again here. So you can trim at the base and then just pull apart with your hands. And then if you want to then divide them further, obviously you can trim the stems again and just pull here. So the trick is never putting the knife where the flower ends are, and just pulling those apart naturally at their seams. See? So that's how you get these large sort of roastable florets. For this broccoli soup I'm making, I want real small florets and stems. So for that one, actually, I don't mind getting these really tiny sort of micro florets. So I'm going to actually just go right in, get these little florets like that, right? And then the rest of the stems I'm going to slice up. This broccoli soup recipe, by the way, there'll be a separate video for it, but the idea is that you take the stems, these bits, and you saute them and then puree them into the soup to get the flavor base of the soup, and then separately we're going to char the florets and stir them into the soup at the end so that we get sort of two different flavors of broccoli. All right, that's about it for broccoli. I don't think there's too many other ways you can work with broccoli, but yeah, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Broccoli florets, broccoli stems, and broccoli micro florets. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. You can find the full article and recipe along with bonus content and my newsletter for free on my Patreon. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos like this, or my alternate channel, Kenji Lopez Main, for my dining content. And follow me on Instagram at Kenji Lopez-Alt for daily updates. You can also get signed and personalized copies of any of my books. That's The Food Lab, The Walk, or my children's book, Every Night is Pizza Night, shipped from Book Larder here in Seattle. Find the links to all of this, as well as all of the tools I used in today's video, in the description below. Thanks.